Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on Hbar. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about Hbar. And once again, this is the 7-day chart. We're sitting here just above 7.5 cents. You know, for a while now, we've been fluctuating between 6.5 and 9 cents on Hbar. But eventually, this cryptocurrency is going to break out. And when it does, it's going to shock a lot of people in the crypto space. And it's just a matter of time. The future is tokenization of real-world assets. BlackRock knows that. Hedera is the fastest, greenest, most secure, and the cheapest DLT to do that. They already have. You know, a lot of tokenization is going to end up at Hedera. And when that happens, it's going to push the price of Hbar to some very high numbers. And it's going to happen at a very fast pace. You got to prepare for that as well. Now, I normally do not share entire posts like this, but this makes all the connections to Hedera. This comes from Crypto Troll. Hbar is the one and only sleeping giant. BlackRock and Hedera, it's all happening on Hedera. I can't emphasize enough how many times I told you this. Read and get it into your head ASAP. BlackRock wants to push on tokenization of real-world assets. Larry Fink said that himself after the Bitcoin ETF. Hedera already tokenized real estate and shares, but also money market funds, all in billions of dollars. But they also tokenized carbon credits, and as they said it, put the balance sheet of the planet on Hedera. BlackRock uses Coinbase as a custodian for their Bitcoin ETF, and Coinbase uses Circle for issuing USDC. And Circle uses Hedera for this. Look it all up, it's facts. But also, Hedera attended FinTech Deal Day, where Hedera was the only crypto project and presented in front of MasterCard, BlackRock, and big banks and institutions. You know Chainlink and their CCIP plays a role, as they always talk about tokenization of real-world assets. Chainlink is a governing council member on Hedera. Connect the dots. It's all on Hedera. And like I said, a lot of tokenization is going to happen on this network. And as it does, the price of Hbar is going to rise. And it's going to continue to rise as more and more value flows into Hedera. Karate token on Hedera is mooning, just smashed an all-time high. Karate is the leader of the Only Up Gaming. You know, Karate Combat is a great project, and I actually want to buy Karate token. But every time I go to buy it, there's another green candle showing up. I'm waiting for a pullback on Karate. That's when I'm going to buy a bag. But it is an absolutely incredible project. You just wait. Once Hedera makes noise at Davos, World Economic Forum 24, it's going to get wild. I have a feeling we are in for a treat from Hedera, and some big things are going to happen. Hbar, 25 cents this month, on track, ready to take off. I think a lot of big things can come from Davos. There's a lot of very big companies there, a lot of big heads of companies that will be attending. We'll have to wait and see how it all plays out. But what I'm really anticipating is what Lehman Baird is talking about. Next week, Hedera co-founder Lehman Baird joins GBB Council's Blockchain Central to, as a leading voice in Web3, share his insight on AI convergence alongside leaders in blockchain, digital assets, technology, and government. Now, they're already saying AI is the fifth industrial revolution. We're in the fourth industrial revolution right now with blockchain and crypto. I want to see how Lehman is bringing together AI with Hedera. I want to see where it goes from here. Because if you invest in Hbar, it's like investing in the fourth and fifth industrial revolution at the same time. It would be good to hear Lehman Baird and Mance Harmon discuss how technology such as immutable ledgers and super powerful AI can ensure our freedoms are upheld rather than diminished. Understandably, there's a lot of anxiety about this brave new world we are skipping into. I talk to a lot of people outside of crypto, and they bring up AI a lot anymore. A lot of people are worried about AI taking their jobs. Other people are more concerned about a Terminator situation happening. And it would be nice if Lehman or Mance did talk about how they could keep our freedoms through AI, because a lot of people are worried about that right now. And AI is also going to be part of the new financial system as well. The institutions are here for Bitcoin ETF. Meanwhile, the world's largest organizations are already building on Hedera. Hyundai and Kia, South Korea's largest car manufacturers, are actively using Hedera to track carbon emissions of their supply chains. The first buyers of carbon credits are going to be companies like Kia, General Motors, Ford. Later, when they start tracking human carbon emissions, that's when we will be buying carbon credits. And a lot of people are saying, well, that's never going to happen. It's already happening in real time. They're already pushing in this direction. And I am not a fan of carbon credits. I look at it as a tax of the future. I said that many times. But I'm going to enrich myself off of it if I can, just by investing in Hbar. Hedera Council allocates 4.86 billion Hbar for advanced governance and development. Now, I thought they did this once before, years ago. And whatever happened with that Hbar? What kind of growth came from that? Because I couldn't find anything really on what happened back then. If you know, definitely put it in the comments section down below, because I'd like to know what happened to all that other Hbar. Saucer Swap have made applications to be listed on Tier 1 CEX. This is going to be insane for Sauce. Imagine being listed on a CEX like Binance or Coinbase. 7 cents will be a thing of the past. Sauce can go to $3 to $5. I got invested in Sauce because of most of you. You kept talking about it in the comments section. And I knew it was a very big project. And that's when I first started buying into it. Later, you all got me invested in Dovu. Because of your comments in the comments section, I started looking into it. I said, this is a great investment. And one thing I want to point out is, on this channel, we're learning from each other. I never pretend to know everything. My ego isn't that big. I'm a working class person, just like most of you. I go to work, I come home, I put videos together, I record them, I upload them. What I'm trying to do is keep you holding the crypto that you have. If you're holding Hbar, I want you to continue holding it. Because I know Hbar is absolutely going to skyrocket in price. But along the way, I learned a lot of things from a lot of you. And that's why I always said, you're the most important part of this channel. Because we learn together. And we are about to experience a massive run-up together. And it's going to be an exciting time. And I cannot wait to share that time with all of you. That's what this was always about for me. When I first got into crypto, I was on the hype train. I thought crypto was a get-rich-quick scheme. And I was listening to people telling me, buy this cryptocurrency today. You'll be rich within the next 30 days. And guess what? It didn't happen. Most of them were meme coins, and they ended up being rug pulls. Then I started learning about crypto. I started learning about where they could be going in the future. And then you had to have a vision for it back then. Today, you don't need that vision anymore. It's all right there in front of you. You could see how Hbar is going to be a top 10 cryptocurrency in the near future. Most likely, it will achieve top 5 at some point because it's built for it. If it looks like a top 5 cryptocurrency, guess what? Most likely, it is a top 5 cryptocurrency. But like I said, that's what this is all about. And I wouldn't even have been ever invested in Dovu or Sauce if it wasn't for you. And Karate Combat is going to be my next purchase. Soon as the price dips. Please recognize projects like Citadel Wallet and Hbar Suite. They were here from the start and supported the Hedera way. Both were overlooked in 2023 for funding and had some of the most vital tech in the ecosystem, as they both will have an enormous impact on the Hedera ecosystem in the future. Funding and adopting these projects and use their technology and experience would be advantageous. These projects are great ambassadors for the Hedera ecosystem. All credit goes to Citadel Wallet and Hbar Suite projects because they are the ones who continued to develop during the bear market without funding. And they both have awesome and robust leadership, thriving communities, and great tech. Thanks for taking the time to share the power of these projects with all of the crypto market. I definitely wanted to give a shout out to Citadel Wallet and Hbar Suite as well. You know, there's a lot of projects that go overlooked on Hedera, and that's why I try to highlight them in my videos. Dr. David Utsky, Senior Director of Crypto Economics, MasterCard, considers Hedera Hashgraph to be a more advanced technology than blockchain. It is the Ferrari. This is a small snippet of our interview. But you know, when they're talking about Hedera being the Ferrari, you need to pay attention because you see how the transactions are already picking up on this network, and it's going to explode throughout 2024. We're going to hit 100 billion so quick, it's going to be absolutely incredible. Asset tokenization is just getting started. Now, whenever you look at this, right, they always put 2030 in there. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Now that BlackRock and the other institutions are getting involved with tokenization, this is going to happen much quicker than 2030. We're going to see tokenization expand so fast, you could probably shed at least 4 years off of that timeline. And the World Economic Forum says this is a $770 trillion market. Hedera only needs to capture a small percentage of this, and Hbar will be an easy 3-digit asset. It won't happen overnight, but if you quit, it won't happen at all. Now is not the time to quit. You know, everybody gets into crypto with the same mindset that they're going to get rich in a very, it's going to happen like an overnight event. And once they realize that things take time to build and grow, they start to get frustrated. And that's where a lot of the FUD that you see around Hbar comes from. Frustration. People being overinvested. Instead of putting in just what they could afford to lose, they're going all in, expecting things to happen very fast. And when they don't, these people end up selling at a loss and they leave crypto forever. If you invest with the long-term vision for a cryptocurrency like Hbar, you can get financial freedom. It just takes time. And it's hard to see Hbar hit 3 digits when we're sitting here at 7 cents. But tokenization is the way we will get there, plus transactions as well. And look at Lehman is already going very big around AI. That could be something massive in the very near future as well. But until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive. Let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.